Okay, so let's just quickly go through what I would recommend that you register for in terms of feeding chairs or high chairs for your baby. I'm going to show you what not to register for and what to register for. So first, let's do the not. Okay, so we don't want chairs like this. Do you see there's no place to put baby's feet? Okay, you can even see in this picture that baby's feet are dangling, and we do not want the dangle. Now, plenty of you will, and I've heard this even from, friends of mine, and, they say, okay, well, I mean, we've had other kids and they don't have any problem eating in chairs like that. Like they don't need their feet to be stable. And yeah, there are kids that can absolutely manage without that. But if your child does have an issue with feeding, you're going to want that foot stability that I'm going to show you in, like a chair like this, right? That has that footrest that is adjustable, right? You can see that there's little rungs here that as the baby grows, you can change that height of the foot plate. It really does help kids who are struggling to eat. It gives you that trunk support when your feet are stable. So there's a few options for that, but really we're avoiding chairs that don't have a footrest, or even if they have that footrest, like this is probably like the most popular high chair, these Graco chairs. But it has a footrest, and even though it adjusts a little bit, it's just not enough usually, and it's usually never the exact right height, or it might be the right height for a very short amount of time. Booster seats like this, that's like more of like an as needed basis, like when you're out to dinner or something, but it shouldn't be where they're normally sitting. You really want them normally sitting in something that is height adjustable like this. So the height adjustable chairs all seem to be wooden chairs, if I'm being honest. I like this. It has a nice high back. It has the straps. Baby looks really good. And you can see that they're actually advertising the correct placement, which is 90 degrees and 90 degrees. And also they're missing 90 degrees at the ankle. So it's really the most appropriate type of chair for anyone to eat in, honestly, right? We all should be eating with our feet flat on the ground. But you do want something that grows with the child. And I think it's such a great investment because it does really last for a very long time. So you'll see my 3 suggestions here are the Abby Beyond chair, which is this one, the Kikaroo Height Right High chair, or my favorite is the Stokey Trip Trap, but it is on the pricier side. But if you are putting it on your registry, usually there's other people purchasing things for you. So it might be good to just throw on there, what you really do want. You do want something that has a tray that is ideally removable so that you can bring baby right up to the table. I don't know if there's any pictures of that. I like that it has the little baby seat that you can remove, and then it basically just becomes a regular chair for the child. So now my child just kind of sits in it like it's his regular chair, and it blends in really nicely with the other furniture that we have. So I like that about the wooden ones. I think Kikaroo is probably the most the least expensive one out of the 3. But I would say my top ones, if I had to pick, are the Stokey Trip Trap or the Abby Beyond. And I avoid like the plague anything like this or like this. Of course they're lovely because they wipe clean. Sometimes they even fold, but I like something with a adjustable footrest that will grow with the child. And to be honest, I really like the wooden look because it just fits in with our furniture better. Okay, so that's what I'd recommend in terms of height chairs for your child's registry.